track, and Callie Doan, the senior from Liberty, is the favorite in this heat. She broke Heather Zeeland's 21-year-old record just 2 weeks ago in Boston. That was huge news for this Liberty program.
Yeah, very strong athlete. We've got this is a pretty stacked race with Sarah Hendrick and Callie Doan in the same heat. I think they're going to try to figure out how to, again, just get out in front, stay out in front, and try to get to another day. So
Sarah Hendrick will start in that second pack. She comes in the reigning champion in this event, a time of 4:47.39 a year ago.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to get out in front, try to take control of this race, set the pace, and see if anybody decides that they want to take it out farther. And then that just may happen. Nobody's going to wait for Sarah Hendrick to wait for a kick, because we know how fast she is. And Callie's a seasoned All-American cross-country runner and steeplechase runner. She's another one that's very strong, and I don't think you want to wait until the end of the race to see if you can beat her.
So Hendrick quickly takes that pole position, followed by Manzano Jimeno in second, and Callie Doan for Liberty runs a 37.92 on the first lap.
Yeah, Jessica Poliska from Liberty, freshman out of Liberty, is also another one that's going to try to stay up in the front. She's run a good time already this year. She's run a 4:49, and we'll see what she can do today.
So Hendrick really pushing the pace in the early going. Callie Doan right on her right hip. Top three in the first heat go through. Top three in this heat, and the next five on time. Next four on time. This is going to be a fun race at the front. Doan and Hendrick, there's a little rivalry brewing between those two. They've competed against each other this year, and in that time it was Hendrick that got the better of Doan. Yeah,
this is probably the only race that the two of them probably ought to really be competitive in. You get down in the 800 or the 400, and Callie's just not going to keep up with her, but you get up to the 3,000, and Callie's just too strong. And so this is a fun race between the two of them. What people have to be conscious of, or at least the rest of the racers, is this heat going out as fast as the last one? And if you're not in those top three, then you really got to be conscious of it, because you're trying to advance to the day tomorrow.
Hendrick, Doan, Jimeno, and Nigovetic from Lipscomb, the young freshman, top four runners. Hendrick will cross, 4 to go, 2:27 after 4 laps. A little bit slower of a pace here, and as you mentioned, it's going to be important. If you're in this group, you might need to make a move to find yourselves in tomorrow's final.
No doubt about it. You know how the previous heat ran, and the 452 and the 454, and those who were setting the next four, you got to beat those people. And so I know we got a group of coaches around this track right now that are screaming times and telling their kid kind of where they need to step up in the next couple of laps.
4:57.04 was that 6th best time in that first heat, so something to keep an eye on. That front pack starting to separate a little bit. Feels like Sarah Hendrick starting to put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, she looks comfortable. She looks obviously in control, as does Callie, just letting her set the pace.
The last 3 ASUN mile champions, the first 2 on your screen. We mentioned Hendrick winning in 2022, and it was Doan in 2020 and 2021. 2 to go. It's Hendrick, Doan, and Nigovetic from Lipscomb in third. Top 3 runners guaranteed a spot in the final. The next 3 would be a conglomeration of ties between Heat 1 and Heat 2.
Yeah, you can see Hendrick decided let's pick up the pace a little bit. So you're going to start to see the 2 of them separate themselves from the rest of the pack, and see who else wants to join in on the activities tomorrow.
Zabaleta Lurananga from Eastern Kentucky making a move forward. Hendrick and Doan neck and neck in the front with 1 lap to go. Fastest split for Hendrick and Doan, 34-31, 34-33. Those two
Poliska's starting to come up. trying to make a move, trying to get to that third position. We're going to have a good race for number 3.
Niko Vedic in third, and Poliska charging hard down the home stretch. Henrik pulling away at the front. Dono finished second. Now the race for third. And it will be Liberty's young freshman, Jessica Poliska, who takes third in that heat, followed by Niko Vedic, 4:50.91.
Fortunately, that's going to get her in. I know that, obviously, again, you're trying to pay attention to what the previous heat went, but they picked up the pace probably enough to be able to make that happen.
Hendrick really picked up that pace down that front stretch.
Yeah, you can see her speed. She's an 800-meter, a national contender this year. She runs a 2:02.800. Speed is not going to be an issue for her.
You have to imagine some of that win right there for Sarah Hendrick. It's a bit psychological. You want your competitor to think, hey, you can't beat me here at these 2023 ASUN Indoor Track and Field Championships.
No doubt, no doubt. I think that, again, they don't probably, she and Callie, who both All-Americans, probably don't match up all that often. But when you do, you want to let her know that I've got you.
So Sarah Hendrick wins Heat 2 here in the women's 1 mile. And we're already well underway here in Lynchburg. The first 2 heats of the women's mile complete. We're going to start